Good morning, everybody. Yes. Oh, it's a humid day today. Humidity is bad. It's only 88 degrees outside, but it feels like it's hotter than that. 6:18 a.m. in the morning. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, 88 degrees outside, 6:19 in the morning. There's a couple of clouds here and there, but it's very humid. I don't know, it seemed like it was going to rain last night, but I don't think it did. The sun is shining bright. Sun is shining bright out there today, guys. So how's everybody doing this morning? Everybody go check out all those channels on my family and friends list. We got channels like Iron Dog, Kurtwood, My Animal House, KY Constrictors, GNT Balls, Big D's, We have Derek's Reptiles. We have Keys Constrictors. I believe I said KY Constrictors, TNT Balls. We got James Skype Guide in there. We have Spider Mom. We have Mark the Spider Guy. We got Sherry Mad Cat. Go check out all those amazing channels. Go check out my channel list. Check out all the people in my community tab. This morning I got a chance to just get the ending of the show of Mondal. She's got this beautiful voice. She sings. Go check her out. They have a karaoke contest going on, I believe. Today was the beginning of it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I only got the ending of it. But go check it out. Go check out all those other amazing channels on there. Go check out, also we have, who else we have on there? Oh yes, we got Fantastic Guru on there. We have Tony Diecast. We have Zelda. He does Hot Wheels also. So go check it out. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, all. Share out the live. How's everybody doing today? The sun is out nice and bright today. Humidity is bad. Windows getting all fogged up on the side from the humidity outside. Yes, welcome everybody. So go check out all those amazing channels like on my community tab, like Nitro, Free, the other Sherry, Nims. He's got great. Here's the part where the internet goes in and out, so we'll see how it goes. One of the persons that left a comment told me that she couldn't hear. I guess probably at the beginning it kind of breaks up and then the noise, but then I think it doesn't, because I always listen to my lives afterwards just to see how the quality is of everything. She said to turn on the caption. I got to check into that. How to turn on the caption, I guess for subtitles, I guess. I've never turned that on. I think I might have to go into my analytics, to customization maybe. I'm going to check to see if I can do it through the phone. But a lot of times you have to go on the laptop to change stuff like that. I know sometimes it depends on their devices, where they can hardly hear you. Sometimes it could be because they have headphones on, or while they're listening, or maybe the microphone on their phone isn't really good. I know I had phones where the sound is really bad on them, and other ones that are better. But yeah, I'll look into that for Mary Linda. Yeah, she left a comment about that. I'll have to check into that, Mary Linda. Yeah, because I want to make sure that anybody that watches my videos, they can hear everything, enjoy everything, because it's just like sometimes you're listening to somebody's video and there's a noise or something in the video that's causing audio problems. I understand. I mean, I wouldn't want to be watching a show where it's something that's affecting your ears, especially if you have sensitive ears. I know there's people with sensitive ears. Kind of like I know one of the YouTubers I watch. He does tarantulas, but then he would also play music, kind of almost like a DJ while he was doing his videos. And he would have lights flashing, kind of like a strobe light, or just lights flashing. Sometimes that will affect people that can get, that have they could even have like a, what do they call it? I think it could even have like not a stroke, but like make them kind of like dizzy. I forget what it's called. People that can't see strobe lights because it affects them really bad. So I understand. I mean, like him, he used to always put a warning. This video will have strobe lights or stuff like that. I know there's another guy that I watch. His name is Kenny, and I think it's called Kenny Ford something, aka something Ford. I forget the full name. I always just call him Kenny. But he says he has a problem with fireworks. Like if he has to go to a show with fireworks, he has to wear those canceling headphones or just not go out there and watch the fireworks. And I think he's going to go on a cruise, and they do have fireworks at times. So it says he might have to stay in his room, away from explosions. Like his ears probably get affected, or his eardrums, with explosion. Kind of like your pets. You know how your pets start hiding and crying, because of the explosions they can't handle. Because dogs can hear very well. They can hear high pitch. So I can imagine how bad it is when they hear explosions from fireworks. So you always want to try to make everybody's enjoyment of watching the video. So how's everybody doing to this Sunday? I know some places it's already Monday, like in the Philippines or in Indonesia or New Zealand or Australia. All those people, they're in the future already. They're in Monday. Yeah, it's a bright sunny day today. There's only a couple of clouds out in the distance. Got blue skies out there today. Yep. Yeah, avocados are expensive right now. I talked to the avocado guy. Right now he doesn't have any, like, how he had the 20 for $5 of avocados, which they're smaller, but I like it because then I just eat one. It's good for like one meal for one person. Because my wife doesn't eat the avocados, my son doesn't eat them either. So I'm the only one that eats the avocados. So he had avocados, the bigger ones, the ones that are maybe like the size of the smaller ones, where you'd be eating like three or four avocados, I guess. So he had like 6 avocados for $5, which isn't a bad deal because at the store, one avocado is like 2 something. So his are less than $1. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get any or I'll just wait. But I got to wait till February. He said that's when he's going to have them again. So boy, almost 6 months, man. I'm going to have to wait. I don't know. Might have to get some of those other ones. Because I love my avocados, the jump ate his worm on it. I didn't catch it eating it, but yeah, it got it. The worm came out of that little bowl I put it in, and I already took it out. It was all shriveled up, all black. So the spider got its meal. So we'll see how it goes. And that tarantula out in the wild, it kind of comes out only at nighttime because it's too hot right now. It's not gonna come out during the day unless it's really hungry or something. Then it'll come out during the day. Yeah. Yeah, so I was watching that guy, Nims, where he talks about a lot about stuff from YouTube. I put him on. I put the video. It's a year old video. Good information on it. So I figured it would be good to put it on my community tab. The the worst things to do on YouTube if you want that. If you do that, you might lose your channel completely. That YouTube will delete it. So especially now that YouTube is really cutting down on people. It's like people they put the music. Even I do on shorts. I'm not monetized now. But then when you get monetized, all those videos that have that short music on there, if you didn't pay for it, even though it's on that list, you know how you doing a short and then it brings up a list of music. If you didn't pay for it, you can't really use it on there because YouTube is gonna flag it, right? And especially if it's a song that the person that owns that song is really, any Michael Jackson, any I think Beatles songs, any high profile person that plays music. If you put it on your videos, it's gonna get flagged. One now or later. Soonest because they're not checking every single video. I don't know why, but the guy was saying, some people putting out that false information saying, oh, you can use a couple of seconds of it, because you think your short is only 15 seconds, and then it only allows you to play like 12 seconds of a music. Well, guess what? That still can get you copyrighted. I didn't know that. My son had told me, but I'm like, but and then all these people that are putting it on Instagram and all those, and then later on they put the same video on their YouTube, and they think that they can use it, but you can't because you didn't pay for it and YouTube didn't pay for it, so you can get flagged on it. So now that's why I've been using only the ones that are in the YouTube library. So I go to the YouTube in your analytics, in your YouTube, where you go in and edit all your videos and add music to it and stuff like that. Yeah, they have a library, a giant library. I went in there and I mean, there's so much music on there that you could use. But even that music, because I noticed it on some, like say if it's a real long song, because like I put music like say 30 minutes long of music that plays for 30 minutes. It tells you on there you can use it but you might not be able to monetize it. YouTube isn't gonna. YouTube is letting you use it, but you can't monetize that video with that music. You gotta put all these other information on there. Like copyright stuff, and it tells you what you have to do if you click, because there's a lot of when you click on it, it tells you options. You got to read the options. See, a lot of people don't read them. They just add the music and just don't read the fine print, as they say. Got to read the fine print. We're like, I can use it because I've been using the music like for shorts and stuff, and it's fine to use it, and then all of a sudden you're checking your analytics, or it says it's been removed or something because of the music copyright, and I'm like, everybody's using it, and it's on there, when it comes up, music you can use supposedly. I'm like, they don't make it, they don't specify, or maybe I just didn't read it, because you got to read the fine print. That's the thing. We're not reading the fine print. It's probably there somewhere hidden. You just got to click it and then open up that little tab that says, if you use this music, blah blah blah, you can get copyright strikes or whatever. That's the thing. When you're not monetized, copyright strikes don't really matter because you're not getting paid for them. But then YouTube can, at any time, remove that video if they want to. So you gotta watch out. I remember one video. I think it was a road trip video, live. All of a sudden it got removed, and I'm like, what? I didn't even know why. I didn't have no music on there. Supposedly it said that I had that I was kind of like, because another thing that they say is when you put a thumbnail, like say you like a picture that you took, which is what I did. I had a picture of an apple, a candy apple. Okay, this candy apple that my sister got me and sent it to me. It was real good. So I had a thumbnail because I took a picture of the candy apple. So I liked the picture, so I put that picture on the video. Well, I guess somebody complained because since I didn't talk about the candy apple or any food, so that means if I put a picture of some carnitas or something, and it's not about the picture, I guess. So somebody can flag it. And I think that's what happened because I changed the thumbnail and redid it so they can put it back up. And they did put it back up. So I guess that's all it was. So I guess, you have to. So that's why now every road trip I just put the same photo, the cartoon photo of me, because I'm such a handsome guy, But yeah, I'm like, dang. People are so. It's like, I just figured, it's a nice picture, why not? It's some just because it's a beautiful picture that I liked, but that maybe I would say that somebody might enjoy watching, looking at that picture, you know. But I guess now if I use that thumbnail, I have to at least talk about that candy apple. Then, like I guess now, say if I would have put that picture up again, right at the beginning, I mean as a thumbnail, I guess right at the beginning I would have to say like, oh yeah, did everybody like my thumbnail picture of that candy apple I put? My sister, got me that apple. It was a delicious granny apple with caramel on it, and it was called California candy apple, I think it was, and it had caramel, it had chocolate, it had chili and lemon. I mean, it was a delicious candy apple, believe me. Every bite, man, my mouth would water. I mean, it would just water. You bite into it, and it's like, man, all this. Your mouth started drooling because of it. And then it was a giant apple. You would have to you're supposed to not eat it all at once, but I mean I would eat it. Once I started eating, I had to eat it till I finished it because it's so delicious, like you can't stop eating it. And this is a company that's up north by San Jose area. It's in a town called Hollister. I can't think of the name of the candy apple company, but probably if you look it up in the internet, and they do deliver. Like if you want to order it through the internet, you can order it and they'll deliver it to you. They give you it's like a nice deal. They give you like so many. I think it's like a set of 4 candy apples, and it's inside of a little thermal lunchbox that they give you. That's included in the deal of the price, which is not a bad price. Because it's all one price. I forget how much the delivery is, but yeah, my sister sent it to us. She usually sends them like during Christmas time. And these apples I like them because they're not. I don't know what they do to them, or maybe they're just fresh. Maybe they have their own apple trees because they're very delicious. You know how you cut open an apple and the air hits the apple after a couple of minutes, it starts turning black, like brown. That tells you how old those apples are. And these, you cut into them and they're like, they don't get black. I mean, I know they put like on the ones that I ate, it had lemon juice in it in the mixture. So maybe they put lemon in the apple. Maybe that helps, that stops it from turning black or dark. Because I know if you make when you make like guacamole, with avocado, how if after a couple of minutes it'll start turning like brown. So that could be, maybe that's what it is, that they that they add that lemon to it, Maybe that prevents it from getting black or brown. Could be. I don't know. They do something to it. But like I said, those apples are like wow. They're giant. Because you get some granny apples at the store, and you know how small they are. They're not that big. Yeah, these are like real big. I don't know if they special order them from somebody, or maybe they have their own apple trees. I mean, they're up north where you could have apple trees. You know, because of the weather up there, it's nice and cool. Compared to down here where you probably could have an apple tree, but it's probably going to die from the heat. I don't know. But you never know. I mean, my mother-in-law, she grew a mango tree here in the desert, you know. But she used a lot of water. You gotta water it and water it. So basically, the heat, from the water that's in the ground causes a lot of humidity to go up because those trees need a lot of humidity. The mango trees. They're in a country where there's a lot of humidity. So here, we get a little bit of humidity in the summertime, like August, September. But it's not like everyday humidity, But I guess you could create a real high humidity by watering and continuous watering, that's what my mother-in-law did. And she grew a gigantic mango tree, gave a lot of fruit. So yeah, I mean, she was kind of like my grandmother. My grandmother, anything she put in the ground, I mean, it would grow. I mean, she would just like when we'd eat watermelon or melons, we would just throw the before we throw it in the trash, we would throw it outside in the dirt. Let it dry out. Let the birds eat whatever was left. Feed nature, as they say. And so the seeds would fall into the ground, and after a while, we even had watermelons and melons growing there. So you don't even really have to plant stuff. Nature, as they say, finds the way. As like the movie Jurassic Park, where he's all, I don't know, I don't think you should do this. Because nature will find its way, It always does, I mean, look at tarantulas out in the wild, snakes, lizards, bugs and all that. There's no water out there, and when it rains, I mean, there's days that when it rains, it really pours, kind of like monsoon. People in the Philippines, they know how it is because they have that kind of weather, that monsoon weather, where it's like continuously raining days and days. Here we get sometimes that kind of weather, but then the dirt, the ground is so dry, it just gets sucked up, like a sponge. The dirt, the ground is so dry, it just, sucks it up. But yeah, it's like that's the way it is. It's so dry. So you get a bunch of rain, and it seems like it never rained because the ground just sucks it up, dries up in no time. But then the water goes into the ground, deep into the ground, and then we do have a lot of canals here. Man-made canals that they use for watering all the agriculture, all the grass, everything. That's our drinking water. That's where we get our drinking water from, canals that come from the dam. From Hoover Dam. Yeah, that's an amazing dam. I did the. We went over there to the Hoover Dam and did the dam tour. Went on the dam elevator with the dam tour guide, and it was funny because the guy from the tour from the Hoover Dam, he's all like, "This is the dam tour, and this is the dam elevator." So he kept saying, "Damn this and damn that." But yeah, he talks about how the cement. I forget what year the dam was created, but it was created a long time ago. I don't know if it was the 1920s, 1900s. Really, really, really a long time ago. So I believe over 100 years already. The cement is still. They said it's still drying. Because they put it to dry, but it's like drying real slow, because cement, if it dries too quickly, it'll crack. And when we were inside the dam, because you walk inside the dam's it's real wide, real thick, and it has tunnels inside, and it also has the things that open up to let the water out, into the river, into the canal. And you're in there in the tunnel, and it's amazing because you can even see that I'm like, oh my God, there's water. You see like a little bit of water dripping, from the walls of the dam. And you're like, oh shoot, they're, oh no, don't worry, that's nothing to worry about. It's been leaking, like, water seepage is normal. It's been like that for hundreds of years. Over 100 years already. Because there's nothing to worry about. It's just that's how it is. I was like, damn. And it's so high. The dam from the floor going going all the way up. Because when I was at the top of the dam, where the road is, because you can cross, you can cross the dam, and the state line is right there of California and Arizona. There's like a plaque. You can walk across or drive across, and you can look at the plaque that says right there, and there's a line saying this is the California line. So you can be in two places at the same time. You can put one foot in California and one foot in Arizona. And the funny thing is, at times, because we have the daylight saving time here in California, but not in Arizona. In Arizona, it never changes. But here in California, we have the daylight savings time. So they're always I don't know if it's behind or ahead of us an hour. You know, every year, a part of the year. So it's really crazy the way you can do that. In fact, there's a casino. There's a casino that was built on the border of California and Arizona. Also, they built one. There's it's separated. It's separated the casino. There's two parts. There's the California side and then there's the Arizona side. And in the middle of the state line, it's outside. So basically, you go through some doors. You're outside for like a couple of feet, then you're into the other state, the other casino. And it's so funny because there's no smoking in the California side of the casino. You have to have they have to build a smoking room, for gambling. And in the Arizona, there's damn, this guy's tailgating. There's on the Arizona side, you can smoke anywhere. So they don't care if you're smoking anywhere in the casino. But California is different, Just like in Nevada, when you go to Vegas, in the casinos, your kids are not allowed to be around you. If you're say you're gambling, your kids can't be in the same area, but yet they can still walk through the casino where they're gambling, but they got to walk through. Or like the restaurant, they can go through the restaurant, because say if there's a restaurant inside the casino, you got to go through the casino to get to the restaurant. But you can't stay in the area where the gambling is, especially if you have kids. We found that out because first, I had never been to Las Vegas, and then the first time that I went to Las Vegas, I get there, and then it was my wife and my two kids and my mother-in-law, and I think it was one of my cousins, my wife's cousins. So we're in the casino, and my mother-in-law stopped, she likes gambling, so she stops at the casino. She stops at the casino to start gambling, and we go, oh, well, we'll wait for her. She put a quarter in, and boom, 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 boom. She hit one of the jackpots. Gave her $25 with a quarter, So she did. And then she wanted to keep putting money in there. And then while she was collecting her money, because that one was one of, because now they kind of eliminated all the coins, and now it's all like just sound, the ding 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 ding, and then you get a paper thing of saying how much you won and stuff like that. So it's not like you don't see the change come out like before. So my mother-in-law was gonna put more money into it, and I go, no. And while we were right there, security came over and said, "Excuse me, sir. You can't have your children here while you're gambling." And I'm like, "Oh shoot, I'm sorry. This is the first time that I've been been to a casino. I didn't know. I go, okay, well, we'll I said, we'll go, we'll leave. So then I said, okay, then. So we started moving on. But he goes, you can be arrested. Be arrested for allowing your kids to be around you while you're gambling. I'm like, oh, okay. That I didn't know. Let's see who's in here. Zelda, welcome, 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 and Rob's RC. All righty, boy. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I know it's a Sunday for me, Monday for other people. People are going to work probably, and other people that are not getting up early today, like that early in the morning. Thank you for coming in, whoever did. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't watched it from the beginning, do the replay, everybody. Have a good one. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. God bless you, everybody. Have a good one. Till next time, God bless you. And as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her because you don't know how long you're going to have her. So make sure you say a prayer also for Terry. Terry, he's having heart problems. Catfish Terry. Say a prayer for Rodriguez Reptile's son. He has cancer. He's only like 4 years old. Say a prayer for him. His name is Lucius. And say a prayer for Iron Dog also. He's fighting cancer. So, and a prayer for all those people that have lost their loved ones in these tragic shootings. We need more love in the world, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.